Thompson's WaterSeal is proud to support the Cave of the Winds decks at Niagara Falls State Park. Watch the amazing story now.
There are more than 53 million decks in America, but none quite like these. Hi, I'm Jeff Wilson at the Cave of the Winds decks at Niagara Falls, USA. And I want to show you why these decks are truly one of a kind.
Of course, there is the location. Niagara Falls is one of the world's most famous waterfalls, with more than 150,000 gallons per second plummeting to Earth. It draws visitors from across the globe, and these decks have been enjoyed by millions of people since the 1920s. They give you beautiful views, and the top deck, called the Hurricane Decks, lets you come within 15 feet of the base of Niagara Falls. It's truly an awesome encounter with the power of nature. But that's not all that's unique about the Cave of the Winds decks. These decks are built from scratch every spring. That's because every fall, the crew has to take the decks apart and bring the wood inside. Otherwise, the weight of the ice formed over the winter would simply crush the wood. So, it sounds like a great job, right? Working outdoors in a glamorous location? Well, the deck builders at Niagara Falls love their job, but it's not as easy as you might think. Seriously, do not try this at home.
I'm here with Brendan Walsh, and Brendan Walsh heads the crew that builds the decks here at Niagara Falls every single year. Brendan, how long have you been doing that?
A little over 15 years.
15 years, huh? And when do you guys start building?
As soon as the ice starts to melt, end of March, beginning of April.
How long does it take?
A little over a month, 4 or 5 weeks.
And how close do you get to the falls then?
About 15 feet from the base of the Bridal Veil Falls.
Wow.
But it feels like you're standing right in it. The tour wouldn't be any fun if the decks weren't close to the falls, so the closer the better, and we do actually have to get in there. We have waders that we wear, chest waders, but you have to be careful because it is slippery and the river is powerful.
That's a lot of deck. I mean, how much wood every year do you go through?
We can reuse most of our wood here, but we do get maybe 1,000 2x4s every year, 150 2x8s. It's mostly pine, and we do have some maple.
So it's just you. How many guys in the crew?
There's 3 of us right now. A few of them moved on to other jobs in the park. So we're looking for help if you're interested.
I'll help out after we're done here, yeah.
Now, the decks at Niagara Falls are like your decks at home because they need protection from all this water. Talk about extreme deck care. So the crew uses Thompson's WaterSeal Deck and House Solid Latex Stain in California Redwood. They get beautiful color and outstanding waterproofing protection all in one coat.
Okay, about 2 weeks have passed since we were here last, and the decks are almost finished. You can see how far we've come. We're about ready to open the Cave of the Winds decks to the public. More than 350,000 people are expected to visit this year, and we hope you can be one of them. We think you'll agree there are no decks on Earth like the decks at Niagara Falls.
Thompson's WaterSeal is proud to support Niagara Falls State Parks and the Cave of the Winds decks as part of our VIP program. That stands for Very Important Places. For more information, visit www.thompsonswaterseal.com or www.niagarafallsstatepark.com.